So we move on to the next match, and this is the match, which is Lollipops, Rina Mikura, Wakasukiyama, and Yuko Sakurai taking on Power Passion Pineapples, Nane Takahashi, Yuna Mizumura, and you. I got it right this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought this was a fun match. Again,
Mhm.
I didn't feel like this was like there was a lot of Waka hope spots in this, but I thought we got more Rina and Yuko. We got more Yuko, especially in this
Mhm.
match, which I
Mhm.
really liked seeing.
Yes, yes. Especially at the beginning there. I really, really enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy her getting put in that camel clutch by Nane though, and
the
then
triple
Yuna
clutch or
putting.
whatever it was.
Yeah, like she put the clutch on her, and then Yuna comes and puts the clutch on Nane to help extend it further, and then you comes to do it and ends up throwing both of them. I thought it was a fun spot though. It it,
I it
it
was weird.
humanized the triple P there a little bit for me.
Yeah, I saw it, but I was also like, huh, that's ineffective. So all you're doing is choking your partner.
I mean, you could see Nane's displeasure about it. She wasn't exactly happy.
And I saw that they did this in another match too. A couple show, like I think the last show or the show before. We didn't mention it, but it was such a weird spot. I was like, it just seems so odd,
You
man.
got to learn the Japanese because whatever Yuna said to Nane afterwards, the crowd laughed at. So it was obviously like a comedy spot in the match.
Yeah.
But
I got.
yeah.
I gotta give props to Rena going toe to toe with you at those shoulder block spots, and
Mm,
yes, you got came out in the dominant in the end
mhm,
and getting the senton in there, but to see Rena stand up to her and like with how big and powerful you is,
mhm,
she outsizes Rena by a good bit, and Rena standing up for as long as she did, absolutely impressive to me.
mhm, mhm. 100%, 100%. And that was it an abdominal stretch that Yuna or Yuko, sorry, got to put on you there at the end?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because the octopus is like when it goes over the head, the leg goes over the head, whereas this one
Hmm.
was more over the abdominal and pulling the arm back there.
Yeah.
Again, speaks to the flexibility of you also being able to go into that. You endlessly impressive to me. Nane has been insanely impressive. Adding Yuna in there has just made this team so enjoyable.
Yeah, she's a big plus to them in the fact that I they were just a team that I was like, these two are wreckers. But now I have more of like I find them more a little more lighthearted now. But you can still
Mm,
see they're just absolute killers. But they have a human side to them, I guess.
a little humanity in there.
I guess so. But in the end of this match, Power Passion Pineapple hit what I'm now calling the Alabama's Edge, because the Alabama Slam Racer's Edge combo,
I get
Alabama's
that. I
Edge,
get that.
and and then Yuna hits the TKO and gets the win. I didn't actually
Mhm,
check to see if there was a name for it, but it's a TK. It is a TKO.
mm,
Yeah,
mhm,
but again, absolutely phenomenal match from all these
mhm,
girls, and Waka picking up the loss again, but again, they're telling a story with her, and she
mhm,
can't overcome so far. So
mhm. And it continued into the next night, which we will get to later.
we will. We're going to move on to the next match of the evening. It is classmates Hazuki Koguma and Saida taking on Queen's Quest Azumi, Sayakama Tani, and Utami Hayashishida. Azumi, like her stance at the start of just standing there and just not playing to the dancing of Koguma was just like, and didn't want to do the dance. I was just like, I respect it. I really respect it. I'm like, I respect you so much more for telling this goof to screw off. It's like anybody telling Yano to just screw off with his comedy shit. Like I completely get it because it's like I know she's taking this shit seriously. She's not here to
Mhm,
dance. I
mhm.
absolutely love that.
I mean, she's been in this business since she was 11 years old. I mean, that was the time to play bunny ears with her. This is not.
No, yeah, very much. Um, it- um, Ida really stepping up against, like, especially
Mhm.
Saya Kamatani in this match. Those two had some great back and forth, the chop battles, the forearm battles. Ida hitting a big, like, no better way to call it, an FU onto, or attitude adjustment onto Saya Kamatani there. I was like, ooh, nice. Like, she got
Mhm.
some good spots in there, but then Saya coming right back after the attitude adjustment and getting the huge bicycle kick to the face of Saida, just like knocking her on her ass.
Mhm.
But like,
Mhm.
I thought Ida really impressed me in the way she held in there with Azumi, held in there with Tommy, held in there with Saya Kamatani. Man, she really did.
Mhm. Mhm. Something that I wanted to note at the beginning of this was, well, that whole confusion with like the bunny ears or the bear ears that Koguma was doing. Azumi and Queen's Quest actually pulled the wool over a little bit on Koguma there. When they start actually doing those kind of reverse, 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 and then she whips her into the ropes. Kamitani and Utami come in with that drop kick, and then Azumi and Kamitani meeting up and doing the sit down drop kick. I thought that was great. It really just shows you the intelligence of Queen's Quest and how well they work together. Um, and that kind of fed into that back and forth kind of like pinning attempt bout between Azumi and Koguma.
Yeah.
Koguma deceptively fast. I mean, you wouldn't expect her to be as quick as she is, but let me tell you, if you think Azumi is quick, you're gonna think Koguma is just as quick. My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ida, very impressive in this one, not only just with Kamitani, but Utami, overpowering her several times throughout the match. And Utami just oof, coming back like a wrecking ball as usual. Can't
Mm-hmm.
hold the Red Queen down there. Um, really, really, though, obviously, the big story in this one was Hazuki. She was just
Yeah.
on fire this whole match. She fought very, very hard, and man, her brain buster has got to be one of the best brain busters I've ever seen in my entire life. The way she just gets it up there. Why are
Tomohiro
you
Ishii
yamming
might
me?
hit. Tomohiro Ishii hits a better one in my opinion, but
Maybe the
yeah.
next crossover we can like have a test. Team
Okay,
those
but
two up, Hazuki and Ishii.
but Ishii's gonna win.
No, team them up. Have them do stereos. We'll see.
Oh
We'll be
yeah,
the judges. Stay with me,
sure.
Andre. End of this one coming when with the amazing cat Hazuki there catches Kamitani, and that amazing brainbuster picks up a win on the Wonder of Stardom champion. Uh, believe that gets her a title shot.
It does. I
Mm-hmm.
well, they did. She did call her out after the match,
Mm-hmm.
challenging her for the white belt, and Saya Kamatani did appear to accept. And Hazuki saying something. I don't know if it was this show or the next one. Saying something to Ogawa, saying I think it was this show, saying she wanted it at Korakuen Hall, but I don't think he made it official.
Mm-hmm. I'm not
Yeah,
entirely sure either. I think there was like a press conference where it was made more official in the days that
yeah.
followed.
I'm not sure the date. I'm not sure the date on that one. I
Mm-hmm.
know it's going to happen. I'm just not sure the date quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
But we move on from here, and we get to. I better scroll back. I was sorry, I was doing some editing to my notes quickly because I was trying to fix something while I'm doing things. Next match. We get them the triangle match of H&M's Hanan, Mayu Itani, and Momokomo taking on Rebel enemies Maika Ozaki, Ram Kaicho, and Maya. I was like, fix it. Oh, sorry, Maya.
Wookie. We'll figure out how to say her name properly eventually.
I'm never gonna say it right. It's more fun to make weird noises.
Based on what the announcer says when she's coming out, I hear Wookie. But regardless, she is very, very classy. She is definitely championship material, and this girl, this show, the crowd was in particular very, very hot. for Rebel Enemy. They popped, I think, one of the biggest pops they had in the night for Ram specifically when they came out. This was actually, I think, one of Ram's best showcases since coming into Stardom. Because I think she was feeding off the energy of the crowd, who was so super, super happy to see her. Um, yeah, it made me happy to see that. I felt that the beginning part with Ram and Momo was actually very, very good, very, very crisp, very
Mhm.
fun. And again, a very expressive Ram who has been maybe a little less animated than she usually is up until this point. I don't know if she's maybe just had some nerves or maybe just not been used to the crowd. I don't know. But she really did come out of her shell in this one, and she brought the rest of the girls with her. Um, yeah, the only two other things that I wanted to say was H&M showing some great unity in this. Everything that they did with their stereo moves, always getting their stuff off, always well timed. They're almost completely in sync at all times. It's
Ba,
very, very
ba,
impressive.
ba. That's all I can think when you
What?
say in sync. All I can think is ba ba ba.
Bye bye. Wanna be a fool for you. Okay, anyway. Amayu and
Ugh.
Michael Zaki having an amazing in-ring presence. That is a match I would love to see a one-on-one there. Micah, again, another one of those girls who is deceptively quick for like what she looks like. It's just absolutely insane. And the power that she has also behind that speed. Absolutely incredible. Andre, what do you think of this one?
I really enjoyed this, and like I'm really, because again, Julia challenged Maya on one of the last shows we watched. So I was really keeping my eye on Maya on this one, and I think this girl is absolutely phenomenal.
Mhm.
Um, we get more. I think it was on this night or on later to this night. I think we got more in a
Mhm.
speech from her, but um, just her style, it's very smooth, and i'm not I'm not sure of her history. I haven't looked up much on her, but like she's so good. There was a spot where she got Momo, and she had like a choke on, but she was using her arm and her leg to like hook the choke in. I've never seen a choke like that before. I
Mhm.
think she did it in a previous match, but I've never seen anyone other than her do a choke like that. And
Yeah,
I
is
really, I
that where
found
she was trying to pull her own arm over top?
I'm not sure. I just remember it being a leg, and like she had like Momo down by her knee and was like using her knee
I
while
think it
pulling
was,
in on the
yeah.
choke or something.
And
It
Momo
was
gets kind of rescued.
yeah, and then Momo was rescued in it, but
Mhm.
it was really interesting to see by
Mhm.
that. And but again, you're very right with H&Ms. Their their fluidity, their ability to work together so well and just know where their partner is and what to do when their partner is in there doing something. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Mhm. Mhm.
But the overwhelming power of Rebel Enemy does pick up the win, where Zaki takes out
Mhm.
Mayu and Hanan, and Maya gets a Shining Wizard for two, then hits the the Sulala. I don't know. It's Tsulala. So Sulala. It's essentially like
Right.
almost like it's like a running bicycle kick for the win,
Mhm.
and Rebel Enemy picking up another big win here.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm very impressed with how they've managed to kind of pull the end of the tournament together. They're almost kind of that Cinderella girl group within the tournament here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really had a lot of fun with this one.
I did too. I really did enjoy this match. Um, yeah, I thought and again I'm really keeping my eye on Maya because it's
Mhm.
I want to see how she's gonna stack up with Julia. Simple
Mhm.
as that.